Good afternoon, children. Today we are going to see the continuation of the lesson from biology, lesson number 2, classification of the living world. In last class, we had discussed about the kingdom Monera. In today's class, we are going to see about kingdom Protista. All eukaryotic unicellular organism. What is eukaryotic organism? The organism which consists of well-defined nucleus are called as eukaryotic organism. So all eukaryotic unicellular organisms that are not animals, plants or fungi fall under this kingdom called as Protista. This organism can also live in single and also in colonies. Colonies means in groups. Most of these organisms are follow the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Heterotrophic mode of nutrition is nothing but which depends on other organism for its food. Only few can do photosynthesis. So only few follow the autotrophic mode of nutrition. Some type of algae like Chlamydomonas are autotrophic mode of nutrition, and heterotrophic eukaryotic protistas are amoeba, paramecium or belongs to this kingdom. Some organisms are there like Euglena. They follow both autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition according to their circumstance available. And some protista are the organism which causes the disease like dysentery, malaria and sleeping sickness in human being. For example, dysentery is caused by entamoeba and malaria is caused by plasmodium and sleeping sickness is caused by trypanosoma. All these are belong to Protista kingdom. Now we are going to fully learn about amoeba, which belongs to the kingdom of Protista. There are different species of amoebas are there. Some amoeba live in fresh water, some amoeba live in soil, some live within the body of other organisms. Amoeba is a single-celled organism and there is no definite shape for it. The irregular shape is for amoeba. The cell of amoeba is surrounded by flexible cell membrane. Because of its irregular shape, the cytoplasm is divided into two parts here. One is ectoplasm, another one is endoplasm. Ectoplasm is the outer layer and endoplasm. Inside the endoplasm only nucleus and other organelles are suspended in the endoplasm. Amoeba keeps changing its shape because of the extended finger-like projection you can see in the picture, which is called as pseudopodia. Pseudopodia means false feet. This makes the amoeba to change its shape. Locomotion of amoeba. Locomotion means movement of amoeba. And amoeba can move in any direction by extending the finger-like projection called as finger-like structure called as pseudopodia, and this type of movement is called as amoeboid movement. Now let us see about the nutrition of amoeba, how it's take its food. Mostly amoeba feed on tiny algae, small algae which lives in the water. It take it as food. Let us see how it's move and take its food. Amoeba extend its pseudopodia, that is means which the finger-like projection, to encircle the food particles. To encircle the food particles is whether it is the algae or bacteria, and engulf it. Engulf it means fully swallow it. You can see in the picture the blue color small algae is there, and you can see here it extends its pseudopodia and encircle the food by using the finger-like projection called as pseudopodia, and it form a food vacuole. It form a food vacuole. Vacuole is nothing but like a small bag it form it. This process of engulfing a food particle to form a food vacuole is called as phagocytosis. The process of engulfing the food by pseudopodia and then it form a food vacuole, we call this whole process as phagocytosis. The taken or engulfed food particle by amoeba is digested in the food vacuoles by secreting certain enzymes. Then after the digestion gets over, the waste thing or the undigested food which is present in the vacuoles are expelled out, and the process of expelling out the waste material from the cell is known as exocytosis. And you can also see here 5 steps in the mode of nutrition. First one is ingestion. Ingestion is nothing but taking the food inside, then digestion, digesting the food inside, then absorption. Absorption is nothing but the digested food is absorbed by the cell. Then assimilation. Assimilation is nothing but the absorbed food is utilized by our body. Then egestion. Egestion is nothing but the removal of waste from our body. This 5 steps in the mode of nutrition not only takes place in amoeba, it takes place in all living organism. Ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. Then respiration of amoeba. Amoeba do not have any specialized organ for respiration like us. They take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide through the cell membrane, where it consists of minute pores through which it will take the oxygen and gives out carbon dioxide. Then amoeba excrete the waste through the cell membrane. We call it already as contractile vacuole. When this contractile vacuole is full, it moves towards the plasma membrane and fuses with it. Then it expels the waste along with the water by the process of exocytosis. Then reproduction in amoeba. Reproduction in amoeba. Amoeba reproduce by binary fission and by multiple fission. Binary fission is the most common mode of reproduction in amoeba. In this process, the whole cell is divided into two. Then the cytoplasm divides and finally the daughter cells or the new cells are developed. And in unfavorable conditions such as extreme temperature, presence of harmful chemicals in water or in the lack of food, oxygen, an amoeba reproduce by multiple fission. At that time, it withdraw the pseudopodia and form a spherical shape. Then it forms a 3-layered wall around itself for its production. At this stage, we call that amoeba as cyst. Within the cyst, the nucleus divides repeatedly to form many daughter nuclei. When the condition is again favorable for amoeba, the wall of cyst breaks to release the daughter amoeba. At that time, it will release many daughter amoeba which soon grow into adult amoeba. This process is called as multiple fission. It takes place under only unfavorable conditions. Thank you children. We will see the remaining in the next class.